Good afternoon. It's 1:15 and I've been puttering, doing stuff. Dusting, cleaning windows, stuff like that. Because it's still warm. It's still warm out there. It's 5 degrees. And you've got to take advantage of 5-degree weather when you're in December, okay? Because the windows can actually get cleaned at this time of year, at this temperature. So I still have that window to clean. All the rest have gotten cleaned. Yay! I'll have cleaner windows for Christmas. Which is really nice, you know? It's nice to look out and not have dirty windows. Not that they get terribly dirty, but sometimes they do, and rain these days is not clean like it used to be. So I'm having my lunch coffee, and I thought I'd show you, I told you about my gifts from the students, the Tim's card, the big Tim's card, and the Hudson's Bay card, and the Fairview Park Mall card. So I've got 3 gift cards. Really, really nice. Really nice of my students to get me these cool gifts. Leaving me to choose the cool gifts that I'm getting, which is, sometimes nice, and especially when you've got a whole bunch of people. I had the odd student give me their own individual gifts, and sometimes they're just weird. Glitzy cheap watches, and although that one pendant, it's so cheap and glitzy, but it was just the perfect thing for the one day, and I think I will keep on wearing that because it's just a perfect glitzy pendant. I like it. So, as my husband said, it's the best she could do. And you know what? It's pretty darn good. I like it. Now, the bracelet that went with it, that was really, kid stuff. But the glitzy, kitschy pendant, it just hit the right note. So that's cool. I got Michelle, my student who has been with me for many, many years, gave me a huge gift bag. And I said, "Oh, Michelle, I'm not going to open this till Christmas time. You're ridiculous giving me all this stuff." She said, "Oh, it's just little stuff." So I finally opened it. And it is just little stuff, but it's kind of cool. It's all Korean little stuff. So we have biscuits of some kind. Some sort of sweet biscuits. You dip them in. They're dipping biscuits anyway. See, dip them. And then there is barley tea, which she knows I like. Of course, I have 3 boxes of this in my cupboard because I don't drink tea much. I drink it in the summer. Maybe I'll drink it in the winter. When I drink, if I drink something other than coffee, I drink that barley tea, so, which is cool. Then there is organic brown rice tea, green tea, organic brown rice green tea, which my son and his girlfriend gave me as well, also unopened. I'm just not a big tea drinker, folks. So you can give it to me, but not en masse. This is still my Korean students' gift. Then chocolate covered wafer biscuits. And then finally, some sort of milk and mint Anytime candy, which is maltitol syrup, xylitol, desorbitol, artificial flavors, hydrogenated palm oil. I'm sure it tastes good though. I'll try it. So that was from one student. Kind of cool. Then from the other students, along with the gift card to the Bay, I got this huge Lindt box of chocolates. Lindt Sprüngli. An assortment of chocolates. Kind of cool. And then from another student, After 8. And then from Doug, one of the teachers, the only male teacher. Oh, no, 3 male teachers. Anyway, he teaches at St. Francis. He got a really good deal on chocolate bars. So I was able to take my choice of chocolate bars. Filled chocolate, peppermint chocolate bar. And then from one of my supervisors, Slim Sticks dark chocolate mint sticks. So, holy smokes. Plus, from Nancy, that was on the candy cane was on the card, which I did on my cards too. Much smaller candy canes though. Wow, a whole bunch of food. Sweet stuff. Oh, okay, yeah, so that's been my day so far. It feels like I should have been able to do more than that. What did I do? I got a blade, one. Breakfast, checked out and I started dusting and started cleaning windows, and it was lunchtime and whatever, the day just fritters away that way. I don't know. I contemplated going to the farmer's market, which is on Facebook, the Christmas market, but it was raining at the time, so I didn't. And I also didn't want to get tempted by things, spending money on things that are not. We're into gifts that are useful. Although I love getting gifts that are not useful, jewelry, random gifts, my husband and I, the kids, we stick to necessary things. I did suggest a book for my son, which is not necessary, which I thought would sort of interest him. But, it's not a big part of the gift, so I'm going to insist on that. So we're going to Chapters this week. It's a John Lennon book. Not really about John Lennon, but about, I think, an island that he had. And it's fictional, based on fact. It's just a story. And my son loves John Lennon, so. Okay, there were other things that I planned on telling you, which I have now forgotten. It's always the case. And I always think, maybe you should make a list. No, I'll remember that. Yeah. So I'm switching over to going swimming in the daytime, except I can't do that on Monday because we are going to Toronto to the Korean embassy. And I think that's where I'm at. I have always a whole bunch of sheets that say fix, which means that there's something in a file, maybe a typo or some sort of problem in something that I handed out, which I discovered. Usually it's me who discovered it, not my students. and I write on it fix, and I put it in a pile here. There was a pile from this year, a small pile, so I took care of that. There's still a pile tucked away up in there, which I was supposed to do over the summer, and I didn't. I don't know why, but I'm not going to do, oh, there's Marley. She died. Yes. So I didn't get to it, but I shouldn't get to it over Christmas, because over Christmas I'm doing my term plan, which I have to hand in, and I have to start work for next year, which I no longer do term plans ahead. I do term plans afterwards, because I'm following books, and I don't need to do more than that. I have so much stuff gathered already, and there's so much on the internet that I don't need to. It's much easier to do my term plan afterwards, which is what most people do. Just show what you have done, not show what you're going to do. Works out the same, because I always did what I planned on doing. But it'll be much easier to do it afterwards. Really. There, that should do it. Obviously didn't clean my glasses last night before I went to bed. No, I did do lots of things last night before I went to bed. It was almost like a Friday where I just sort of... What did I do yesterday? I did stuff yesterday. I worked on things yesterday, so I guess I was tired. Tired myself out. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to these mint stinks and the after eights. I love mint and chocolate. Almonds and chocolate, good. Mint and chocolate, best.